Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to redo the last puzzle that I did in my last video, which is in the second pack from the top, Advanced Logic Starters, and it was puzzle number 16. I did it without any interruptions, as per my viewer's request. Uh, but as I was doing it, I didn't realize how difficult this actually was. I think it was um, probably the most difficult out of the previous, 15 here. So I'm going to do it again um, with explanation. So here we go. I don't remember where I started last time, but I think I probably started from here. And so I'm going to start from the top. Okay, same number, same two same numbers, right? So two gray means I need to have two gray. Difference of two, right? Difference of three. Difference of three again, seven and a four. Okay, I think this is probably my one of the tutorials which you see two, three, and one. I just go like this, right? Why is that? Because there's a difference of two between the three and the one. I need to have at least two or more black spaces in this column, but I could only have two because of the two. So so if I have the two here, that means the column on the right will all become all gray spaces, right? Since I have two black spaces, that will make the two. It becomes that, right? Three and a one, difference of two, right? But this time I could only have two black spaces because of the one, since I could have only one here. So first black space here, second one is in here somewhere, right? One of the two. So that will make the one, that will complete the one, right? And that means the third one is this one, right? Okay, two same numbers, so do that. Um, okay, let's do some, yeah, difference of three, right? 603. Another one, 603 this way. And another one, 603 that way, right? Okay. Difference of one, right? One black space, the bottom row, so I need to have two up there, right? Difference of two, so I need to have two black spaces here. Okay, what else? Okay, seven. Okay, that one, I get that. Seven and a five, difference of two, one black space on the top row. So that means I'm going to have three down here. Um, let's do, yeah, let's just do these. Right, 604, difference of two, right? So three here. And diagonals. I'll probably do another tutorial on the diagonals. I'm gonna really go into detail of and of different varieties of diagonal numbers, um, which go look something like this, right? When we look for the diagonal numbers, right, we look for the two and the seven, right? If you have two and the seven, then it's just something like that, right? When we have two and the seven, right? We don't have two and a seven, we have three and a seven, but what three actually means, since I have already have a black space here, that means I'm gonna have two black spaces in here at the most, right? Um, and when you look at the seven, right, the remaining spaces, the five spaces. So that means I have to have two black spaces here because yeah, the most I could have is five here. I need to have two more. So when you look at the three, right, that's actually the most number of spaces I could have, black spaces I could have in here. I know this sounds super confusing, so again, I will just try to cover this more in depth in my next tutorial. Anyway, so uh, looking at the three, that means I could have only two black spaces here, or it could be here too, right? But those two black spaces must be in one in two of the four because of the seven, right? So if I have five here, I'll have two more, right? Two more black spaces, and the third one will actually complete the three. Okay. Again, I apologize if that was like super confusing. But again, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna cover it again. If you look at the six here, I'm gonna have two more black spaces, right? Eight and the seven. If I have two here, I'm going to have three up there. Uh, okay, eight, six, and seven. I don't know if I did this in my previous tutorial, but when you look at eight, six, and seven, you could just do that. I will tell you why. Uh, okay, it's eight and the six, difference of two. The most number of black spaces I could have in this row is one. And that's the most, right? One or zero, right? But the most I could have is one. But when you look at the seven, right, I have six spaces on the top row and the bottom row. That means I have to have one more black space in the middle, right? So that means when you look at eight and the six, right, I could have either one black space or none, right? But I have to have that black space to complete the seven. So that means difference of two, I need to have one black space in here. The top becomes that. If I have one black space in here, that will complete the seven, right? So, right, six black spaces and one more here, right? So this is exactly what I did. Three lines like that. Seven and a six, difference of one, so I could do that. Seven and a five, difference of two. One black space here, so I could do that. Uh, okay, let's just go up here. Looking at the six, I could have only one more black space up there, right? And look at the five, right? I could have only one more black space in here, right? So and I have one, and then I have three more remaining spaces. Um, okay, the point I'm trying to make is this. When you look at the six, I always say like, oh, I could have only one more black space in here, right? But why can't that black space go down there? Why does it have to be up here, right? And this is the reason why. When you look at the five, right? Okay, suppose that black space lands down here, makes the top three gray like that. When you look at the five, I only have empty spaces to make four black spaces, right? Let me just go back a little bit. Right. So that means this is four. I need to have one more to make a five. I have to have it. That is why when you look at the six, that one extra space will have to go on the top. So let me just backtrack a little bit. Okay. So when you look at this, when I explain that I could have only one up there, I'm actually looking at the five as well at the same time. So you have to look at six and the five and see if you must have that black space in one of the three spaces here. Okay, let's suppose that, let's say these are empty like this. Okay, let's just look at that. Now, does one of the space have to become black? No, when you get five, no, because I actually have other spaces to work on. I could have five like that. It doesn't matter what I have in here, right? Um, so that's why it is important that you look at both numbers, right? Now in this case, yes, I need to have that one to complete the five, right? So that becomes that. Since I have one black space in here, that will actually complete the six as well, right? Five plus one more, right? Okay. Um, Okay, I think I could finish off this side. Okay, so that's that. Let me continue. Okay, 3 and 2, difference of 1. Okay. I didn't, yeah, that didn't do anything for me, but okay. This is another good one. Yeah, I actually remember. Actually, this is not. Yeah, I remember seeing. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is good. Here. So look at the 3, right? So I could have only one more black space, right, in the remaining, right, one of the 4 spaces. Now looking at the 4 and the 2, difference of 2. So I need to have at least 2 black spaces, right? But I could have only 2 black spaces. That's right, because I could have only one black space in one of the 2 spaces here because of the 3, right? So that's a black space there, and I have one more black space in there, so that's 1, 2, and the 3. So that will complete the 3, right? Third one being in here, right? So if I have 2 black spaces, right, that will complete the 4 and the 2. The difference of 2 becomes that, right? Um, just do this, okay. Yeah, 5, 5, right? Same number. One black, 2 gray spaces, one black, 2 gray spaces. Okay, so I finished off the corner. Difference of 2, 4 and 2, right? Okay, I'm just trying to figure out which way I'm gonna go. Um, yeah, let's continue on the top. Actually, I could do the 4 here, right? Um, the same number, right? 4 and 4. Let me just enlarge 4 and 4. One black space, 2 gray, one black, 2 gray, right? Okay. 8 and the 7, difference of 2, right? Is that? Okay, we could do this to look at the 5, right? I have 4 black spaces, so I could have one more, right? And the 2 spaces I'm going to look at are these 2, right? Because you have to, I'm going to look at the 5 and the 8 at the same time, right? So looking at the 2 spaces that are overlapping between the 8 and the 5, these 2 spaces are overlapping. So looking at the 5, does one of the black space must be in one of the 2 spaces in here? Or could it be somewhere else like there? Right? And looking at the 8, yes, one of the black space has to be in one of the 2, right? Looking at the 8, right? So that will actually complete the 8, right? And then that will also complete the 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one in here somewhere, right? So that will complete that. Let me zoom out a little bit. Did I get 5? Yes. Um, 8 and the 7, difference of 2, right? So let's do that. 7 and the 6, difference of 2, 2. Going the other way. Um, Get that. Yeah, I don't think this is the way I did it the last time, but it doesn't matter. Um, so looking at the 4, right? We're gonna get the 4 and the 5, right? 4 and the 5. The overlapping space, right, are the two spaces here, overlapping, right? Now, that one more black space needed to complete the 4, right? Does that one black space, does it have to land in one of the two spaces? Does it have to land in a space that are overlapping between 4 and a 5, right? So let's look at the 5. These two spaces I'm looking at, right? I have found two already, and I have two empty spaces. So even if I fill up the rest, that'll only give me 4. That means I need to have at least one more black space has to be in one of those spaces here, one of the two spaces. Okay, that will complete the 4, right? Okay, I'm trying to see if I should go. Okay, let's do this one too. Okay, let's look at the 2 and the 8, right? Two black spaces, right, in one of the six spaces here. Right? They must land in one of the three, two of the three, right, because of the 8. Right? Right? 8, right? I cannot have just one, right? Because that's only 7. I need to have the 2, right? So, um, oops. Okay, so that means two of the black spaces will be here, so that will complete the 2 here. And since I'm gonna have two black spaces here, right, the rest 2 will be black like that. Okay, 5 and a 3 difference of 2, so I could do that. Um, oh, 8. Okay, let's just go all the way down here. Okay, I get the 7. Let's do that. Oh, 6 and the 3, right? Difference of 3. So let's do this one. Difference of 1, 5 and a 4. So comes that. Okay, there's another one here. Look at the two sixes, right? Two black spaces, one gray. That means I have to have two black spaces and one gray. I don't know which ones. Difference of 6 and a 4, difference of 2. I'm going to have two black spaces. So the bottom row will become all gray, right? Right? 2 up there, so I need to have two black spaces up here. At difference of 2, that'll make the bottom row all gray. Um, 3 and a 5, difference of 2, right? One black space there, so 3 on the right column will become all black spaces. Uh, this one too, let's see. Yeah, so one more black space, right? Needed to complete the 5. And let's compare it with the 6. Two overlapping spaces, right? Does that one more black space have to land in one of the two spaces, or can it be anywhere else? Now let's look at the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to find two more black spaces, right? So right? So let's say if this empty space is black, right? I still have 5, and I still need one more, right? That means yes, that one extra black space has to be in one of the two, right? And it has to be, right? So okay, so that will actually complete the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5 in one of the two, right? 6 and a 5, difference of 1, right? So I could do that. Um, difference of 1, two black spaces, so 1 there. Okay, now I could do these. I could get the 5. 6 and a 5, right? Difference of 1, one black space. I need 2 down here. That would complete that. Okay, difference of one black space. So 2 in the left column. Get that. Okay, I got these as well. 3, 4. So looking at the 3 and the 4, um, yeah, this is one of those confusing diagonals as well. But this is so important because you will see so many of these and they're not that easy to spot. So 3 and the 4, right? So the overlapping space here, right, between the 3 and the 4 are the 4 spaces here. These 4 spaces are overlapping, right? So you have to think, right? Do I need that 3 black spaces? Do the 3 black spaces must land in the spaces that are overlapping between 3 and the 4, right? So if we look at the 4 here, right? Besides that overlapping space, I only have one more empty space, right? So that means if this is black, right, I still need 3 more, right? So I need to have that 3 black spaces in the overlapping area, um, right, to make the 4, right? Meaning, let's say, um, let's say the 3 black spaces, right? Let's say there are only 2, and then the other remaining black space is out here somewhere, right, for the 3. And then when you look at the 4, right? Now, okay, let's just say that'll complete the 3 like this. Okay, right? And then when you look at the 4, right? Remember that empty space that are not overlapping, that one empty one, right? Even if that's black, right? You have only 3 black spaces, right? That's why all 3 black spaces must be in this area, right? So that's 3 and the fourth one in here, okay? And those 3 black spaces will complete the 3 here, right? Like that. Okay, so I think we finished this corner. Um, yeah, let's do it here. 8 and the 6, difference of 2. Uh, diagonals here, 1 and a 6, right? Difference of 5, right? Do that. Um, difference of 2, 7 and a 5. One black space. I need 3 here. Use that. 4 and a 1. Difference of 3, right? So I could do that. 4 and a 3. Difference of 1. One black space. The top row, so I need 2 black spaces. 2 black spaces down here. Oh, sorry, wrong button. 7 and a 6. Difference of 1, right? So 2 black spaces on the top and 3 on the bottom, right? Um, yeah, 4 and a 3, difference of 1, 2 black spaces here, so this one has to be black as well. Um, difference of 1, 5 and a 4, 1 black space up there, so I need to have 2 down here. Oh, 7 and a 4, difference of 3, so, right? Oh, okay, now I get it. In my other video, I think you saw me doing this, right? If you just look at it, it's kind of hard to see what I was doing, right? But this is basically what I was doing. Um, so difference of 3, so I did that, right? And then difference of 1, 5 and a 4. I have 2 black spaces here, so this is 1, because like that, right? So that's actually what I did. I just like that. It's like two moves at once, right? But this is really no big deal. You know, as you play more, that's just gonna just come to you. So really nothing special about that. Just just save some time. Difference of 1, 8 and the 7, 3 black spaces up there, so 2 down here. 7 and a 5, difference of 2, right? Um, okay, let's look at the 2, right? Obvious. I'm gonna have 2 black spaces here, right? And then when I move over to 3, right, I have 2 black spaces here plus the third one, right? 2 black spaces plus the third one. That will complete the 3. right? Same number, okay. Same number, right? 5 and a 5. One black, two gray spaces. So in this column, one black, I also need two gray spaces. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay. Difference of 1, 6 and a 5. Okay, comes that. Oh, okay. The 7 and a 5, difference of 2, right? Okay, let's go up here. 5. Look at the 5. I'm going to have one more black space in here, right? So looking at the 3. One more black space, 1, 2, and the 3. So that will complete the 3, right? Okay. Difference of 2, 5 and a 3 becomes that. Difference of 2, 6 and a 4, right? Diagonal, right? Okay, let's just go up here. Let's finish this area here. Two same numbers, right? 6 and a 6. I have two black spaces, one black, one gray. So I need to have two black spaces and one gray space up here, right? That 6 and a 5, difference of 1, two black spaces in this column. That's most number of black spaces I could have. Looking at the 6, right? One more black space, right? And look at the 6 and the 5, right? 6 and the 5, right? Looking at the 5, this is the overlapping area, right? Even if I do non-overlapping spaces with black, 1, 2, 3, 4, I still need one more black space. Right? That's how you tell whether you need that black space in the overlapping area or not. Let me take those away. Yeah, so, okay, it was, yeah, this. So that one more black space to complete the 6 has to be in the area that's overlapping with the 5. So, okay, so 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and the 5, right? Um, okay, so I finished off that area, okay. Let's look at the 3. Okay, 3 and the 7. Okay, so this is another one of the diagonals that I'm going to cover again, right? But when when you're looking at the 7, the outer 5 spaces, if one of them is gray, then this number is no longer a 2, right? If it's 3, then the same thing will hold. Um, I know this is so confusing, I'm sorry. So 3 and the 7 normally wouldn't work, but then because there's a gray now, this will work. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to explain the whole thing in here. If you look at the overlapping space between the 3 and the 7, which is this, right? Right? You could have three black spaces, right, in this area, right? And you need all three because the outer spaces you only have four spaces to put the black spaces, and one is already filled in, but one, two, three, and the four. That's four, and then I need three more to complete the 7. Um, okay, I think I may have touched up on this just briefly in my previous diagonal video, but yes, I will try to cover that in depth. Okay. In the meantime, let's just continue here. Difference of 1, there's that. Difference of 2, 7 and a 5, I could do that. Difference of 1, so it becomes that. Okay, difference of 3, 5 and a 2, right? So I could do that. Difference of 1, 6 and a 5, I could do that. Um, oh, I didn't do this one. Okay. Did I get, okay, I got the 3. Got that. Difference of 1, 5 and a 4, right? So I could do that. Um, oh, difference of 2, 5 and a 3, right? Comes that. What else? Oh, same thing, 5 and a 3, right? Do that. Okay, 5 and a 4, difference of 1. 2 black spaces, so I need to have that 1 there. Um, oh, oh, okay. Okay, 3 and the 6, right? Difference of 3. Uh, Same number, 4 and 4, right? 2 gray, 1 black, so I need to have 1 black here and 2 gray spaces in the left column. Same thing, 5 and a 5, 1 gray, 1 black, 2 grays, yes, I need to have that 1 more black in here, and I need to have that second gray in this column as well. Um, okay, 2 and 2, right? Same number, 3 gray spaces, so 3 gray spaces. Okay. Oh, okay, so there's another. Okay, so this is a diagonal here, 4 and the 7, right? 4 and the 7, right? Look at the two spaces shared by the two numbers overlapping, right? And if you look at the 7, right? Besides the two overlapping spaces, even if you fill up the rest of the open spaces, you still have you still need one more. That means that one black space to complete the 4 must be in one of the two spaces here, okay? To complete the 7. Right? And that will also complete the 4, right? Because the fourth one is one of the two. Okay. Okay, let's look at the 4 and a 3, difference of 1. One black space on the top, so 2 on the bottom. Uh, this is another diagonal as well, 3 and the 5. Looking at the 3, right? I need to have 2 more black spaces. And looking at that overlapping area, those two, do they need to be in the overlapping area? When you look at the 5, right? Even if you were to fill up the rest with the black spaces, you're still short of 2, right? That means you absolutely need to have those 2 black spaces in there, right? So 2 in here, that will complete the 3. Okay, I don't know if you were able to understand my explanation on the diagonals, but um, yeah, I don't know if you could understand what I was trying to explain because I'm actually confusing myself as well. Um, 4 and a 3, right? Difference of 1. 6 and a 5, difference of 1, so I could do that. 6 and a 4, right? Difference of 2, so this has to be black and 3 gray spaces here. A difference of 2, 4 and 2, right? Like that, right? Okay, difference of 2, 3, and a 5, right? One black space here, so 3 on the right side. I got that. Yeah, let's just finish off. Okay, we're almost done. Oh, this was there, okay. Okay, difference of 1, 6 on a 5. Two spaces, two black spaces, so I need to have 3 down here. Okay, this is another diagonal as well. Looking at the 3 and the 5, right? We're looking at the two overlapping spaces between this 3 and the 5, right? Right? That one more black space needed to complete the 3. Does it have to be, could that be anywhere else, or does it have to land in that overlapping space? Looking at the 5, right? I have 3 black spaces, I need 2 more. So even if I were to color the other one black, I still need 1 more, right? So that means when I look at the 3 here, that third black space must be one of the 3, one of the 2 in here, right? To complete the 5, right? So that will complete the 5 like that. And the third one in here will complete the 3. So like that, right? Okay, so let's finish off the colon. Um, yeah, same number, right? 2 gray, 1 black, 2 gray, right? 605, difference of 2, difference of 1. Um, this is another diagonal, actually, 2 and the 5, right? One more black space. And, for the same reason that one extra black space, one more black space must be one of the 2 spaces that are shared, overlapping between 2 numbers by the 2, 2 and the 5, right? If you look at the 5. So it becomes that, right? Okay, so let me do that again. So if you look at the 5, right? These are the 2 spaces overlapping, right, between the 2 and the 5. So if the other space, remaining empty space, becomes black, right, I still need 1 more, which has to be one of the 2. That is why when I look at the 2, that 1 more black space must land in one of the 2 spaces here, meaning the other will turn into gray, right? Look at the 5, 1 black space here, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one has to be this. 4 and a 4, right? Same number, 2 black, 1 gray spaces. 1 gray, so I need to have 2 black spaces here. Okay, that's right. Difference of 2, 604, right? I have 1 black space. That's the most number of black spaces I could have. So I need to have 3 on the right column. Okay, so I think this is it. Okay, so well, it took me about almost 40 minutes to do this with all the explanations. But yes, I hope you found this helpful. And again, I'm going to try to really get into more on the diagonals. Yes, again, I really struggle to explain that. If you're able to understand that, kudos to you. Otherwise, it's not your fault. It's probably me. So anyway, I'll try to do that in my next tutorial. So again, thank you for visiting, and I hope to see you again here next time. Okay, thank you again. Bye.